is I've got a program running. I'm going to see if I can fix that. Meanwhile, everybody can just relax. Obviously, we're playing relaxing music, which just means you're free to relax. But it does beg... Hi, Jenny. It does beg the question, for those of you who, for whatever reason, spend even one moment watching this, the things I do. The question is, here's my question. Thank you. This was the intention. We want to be relaxing. Let's see. So you see through it. It's Ghost Cat. That's interesting. Look, it's like a glass cat. I got to get the angle right though. Where is this cat? Like this? There we go. There we go. See? Hi, Carol. So Carol can attest that I'm not lying up there in the first line where I say not Tracy, not first line. Right here, where it says not Tracy. She knows, she's very qualified to know. Hi, Rebecca. All right, this is great. See, I had a theory. That picture's not relaxing. Oh, Tara, come on. You don't think stroking a cat is, even though it's clearly off balance and way too large and slightly invisible, you don't find this relaxing? All right, look, I'll be honest with you. The intention of this was not initially to be relaxing. It's just the music came on and I got the vibe and I could do a little of this and then it's even more relaxing, right? Hey everybody, welcome to you know what? Let me take that back. Everybody isn't an intimate enough word. Just hi. Welcome to Sunday evening. Well, you did it again. You got through 2 of those days. Saturday, well, and then you got through another one. Sunday. That's right. That's what we call the weekend. Because, of course, traditionally, Saturday and Sunday mark the end of the work week. So I wonder how much of that has changed for any of you. Does Saturday and Sunday mean the same thing to you as it did a year ago? Or is it, what day is it anyway? So we got 2 votes for the lighting being relaxing, which is very good news. Turn off the reverb, I hope. I hope it's working. I can't monitor that. Anyway, yeah, no, it's Sunday evening and Tracy's not here. Because she spends the weekends at her place. Hi, Beth. See, now, let me finish my theory. My theory was that if I put a cat on the screen, I'd get new people in. That was my theory, because people would be like, what's the deal with the big cat? And what do those words say? So even if they've never popped on, and you know who you are, before, maybe it was the cat. And you said, well, I'm not interested in what's his name? Bob Doyle has to say, but I sure do want to know about that cat. So I'm going to pop on, see if maybe I get a little info. What's the 411 on Elgato? Interesting, because this is the Elgato Stream Deck, which I'm using to do all my, moving back around. See, it worked. Shelby, it worked. Now, Shelby, is that because you're a cat person? Rebecca, what got you here? It's the cat, right? So what's the deal? I just put an animal up on the screen and suddenly I'm interesting? That's the secret? And all this time I've been saying law of attraction. No. It's a kitten on the screen, even if it's invisible, which is, I don't know. I did that on purpose, so it wasn't quite so intense, but I didn't think about the fact that my hand would show up through it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so how you feeling about the weekend? We need to get chill again. Hey. Hi, Daryl. How are we feeling about the weekend? Do you look back on it and go, that was nice, but I'm ready to go for tomorrow? Or did you say, weekend? Oh crap, I missed it. Type 1 for the first one, type 2 for the second one. I don't know why Stone Mountain Park just popped into my head when I said that. Wait a minute. I got button pushing happy. It's fun to push buttons, folks. It just is, especially when you know something happens when you do it. So Sandy can't sleep. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect. Hold on, reverb back on. Now we're gonna do a public service for Sandy. Now we've got the music going. Now there's just no way, Sandy, that you shouldn't be able to sleep to this in the background, right? Good point, Jenny. The cat would be smiling if it were Tracy. But it doesn't mean that if it were smiling, it is Tracy. In this case, A does not equal C, if you've ever taken an SAT. Ooh, that's a lot of letters. So, is the alliteration helping, Sandy, to lull you into sleep? Perhaps we can help you by putting our minds and hearts and bodies together on your behalf, and all of us taking in a nice deep breath to oxygenate Sandy's body in such a way that the nervous system will calm down, the mind will slow down just a bit. She can feel present in her body and feel the bed beneath her. You're in the bed, right, Sandy? Because this isn't going to work otherwise. Janny, thank you for appreciating that. Seriously, I need you to keep watching my broadcasts because I throw crap like that in there all the time, and it's nice when someone's there. Okay. So Rebecca says she had a wonderful weekend and things are great. All right, sorry, we got off track, Sandy. I don't want to leave you hanging there. I just got a little excited. All right, so everybody's been waiting to breathe now. Sorry, my bad. Let's do Shelby. Hey, yes, that's right. She's saying good night, Sandy. Let's all affirm that real quick. Good night, Sandy. Good night, Sandy. Now, everybody, breathe in. Hold it for a moment. Now, Sandy, you should be doing this too. It's going to be much more effective. And then you exhale it. Now, I promise you, if you do that like 10 times, whoa, that was unfortunate. Let me just mute my phone. So, Sandy, I'm sorry if that sent you screaming down the hall. It's just my phone, because I didn't silence it. Bad form on my part. See, now everybody's participating, saying good night, Sandy, which is awesome. Okay, so we're not helping Rebecca. She needs to be awake. I don't know what to say. Because I kind of started this thing with Sandy, right? And how horrible it is to not be able to sleep. But tonight, because she says she's shattered, ladies and gentlemen, which means it's probably one of the situations where she's overtired. And her body is just like, and she, I don't know, maybe the mind is racing. Is that happening? Is her mind racing? Or is it physical or is it mental? Both of those sound like you got issues. That's not what I meant. Hi, Cher. We're taking care of Sandy right now because she can't sleep. And it's some ridiculous hour. I missed it. It scrolled off the screen, 2:30 or something. I don't know. And also, just to catch you up, this is not Tracy. So we're holding the intention that Sandy will just be able to relax. And here's the other thing I want you to know, Sandy, that it's totally okay for you just to go ahead and drift off to sleep while you're watching this, because you can always watch the replay. It's not, or you could even, you know what, it's like, okay, I can't with another word. See, that's the problem. If I lean in, I'm behind the invisible cat. I need to move this over. So look at that. Everybody's wishing you sweet dreams. You should have, and here's the thing, you can watch this again. It's been pretty chill most of the show whatever this is, it's been pretty chill anyway. So, you're comes the music again. If you missed that, it was like if that was jarring, the absence of music, it's back now, so everyone can relax. All right, Sandy, look. My biggest advice to you is just to keep breathing and just focus on that. Turn off the internet, for one thing. The blue light coming off that device, if you're holding one, is not helping things at all. Watching this is actually the worst thing you could do. The best thing you could do, maybe, or the second best thing, is to listen with headphones. Have it off. But if you turn off the phone, it'll probably stop playing. Boy, it's catch-22, isn't it? That's why I just got to do the sleep podcast. So it's physical, she says. A lot of work. Very grateful to be busy, but need the head to turn off. So, okay, so she's going to say goodnight and just listen. So yeah, no more typing. Let Sophie handle Sandy. Who's Sophie? The dog? No dog here, you know. Doggy's gone. Doggy's been gone for a week? Maybe more. It's the time just, it all blurs together, you know what I'm saying? But now, we have not Tracy here. Shall we name this cat? Why not? I mean, it's something we can do. It's relaxing. You know? It doesn't tax the brain too much. You just look at the cat and come up with some names. We could start with a letter. What does it start with? No, Sophie's not here. Sophie went home, finally home. Don't even miss her. Shelby says, if I close my eyes, I can't not see Tracy. Shelby, welcome to my world. Sylvester. But here's the thing. I mean, I think you got something there, Cher, but the thing is I'm looking for a relaxing name. Sylvester just screams rambunctiousness. I whispered the word rambunctiousness to take the edge off of it. But yeah. But you're right, though. It looks like it's up to something, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's very relaxed. Although, what if it was if that picture was it laying on its back, which it's not. So I guess we can see very clearly that the cat's not relaxed. So, Moon. Hey, you know what, Cher? Let's count the votes. It's unanimous. Moon it is. All right. See, we got something accomplished here today. I like it. And you know what? Especially with the translucency, it's kind of by the light of the shimmering moon, right? God, I was just about to say, she's kind of oh boy, we got to decide the gender. Do we? Let's not get myself into trouble. Look, I just don't want to refer to it as it. Now, moon works. It is a gender-neutral name, so maybe I just use moon, and try not to use a pronoun, or just toss them up. Now, I'm talking as if this is going to be a thing. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Are you going to hold on, or are you going to yell at me? I know you're not yelling at me. Oh, this is in my way. There. Now it's official. Moon. Shelby, I'm not arguing that Shimmer is a good name. It is. So maybe we got to get a second cat. There's Moon and Shimmer. Hi, Sarah. That's the vote of confidence we need around here. Now, is everybody guess I need a cat meowing sound effect now, or at least a purr. I'm sure I could find one, but that would be laborious. For you. I mean, I could probably find one and have it ready within a minute, but that would be the longest minute of my life, knowing that I'm just searching around on the web for a cat purr sound, downloading it, dragging it into the program and clicking play and adjusting the volume. Now, I could do it. I probably could have had it done during the time where I was telling you how long it would take. It'd probably take less time than that. All right, fine, I'll do it. We'll see how long it takes, won't we? Cat purr. Cat purring. Okay. Now we just got to audition it. That'll work. Got to download it. Oh, come on. Where is the download thingy? Now see, I'd have it done, except my browser's being goofy. It's not showing me the download preview at the bottom, so now I have to go to download. Where is it? Oh. I'm not logged in, so it didn't download. God, see, this like right there is my biggest nightmare of the whole thing. Yes, so back to how's the weekend. While we're waiting for me to be a goofball, how was the weekend for you? Who wants to share? Shelby, seems like you do. Do you want to share about how your weekend was while I fumble? This is insanity. There we go. But now that behaved. And purr. There. It's too loud. Now we have a cat purr. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I think you probably can. Shelby's weekend concluded with naming it. Right. And you get to go out into the world and tell people that. And they'll say, Bob Doyle, from The Secret? And you'll be like, what's The Secret? Maybe, I'm making this up. It's a movie from 1,000,000 years ago. No, I don't think so. He was playing with an invisible cat. I don't think he was in any movie. But that's where you're wrong. The hypothetical you, Shelby. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you know. The beautiful weekend there in Michigan, blue skies and sunshine. That sounds great. Oh, sorry, I'm still in reverb land. That can get a little tedious. Sorry about that. So Shelby would say it's successful. Excellent. So Shelby has capped off the weekend with helping to name, at least contributing a good alternative for the next cat. Maybe pop up over here in this corner. Shimmer. And then, the fun thing is we get to introduce these cats to Tracy. Like, they'll just be in the corners from now on, I guess. Is that going to be a thing? Who knows? That's why you keep tuning in. Okay. Look, I feel like I have overstayed my welcome. Hey, Sarah, lovely there in the UK. I live in the desert, Las Vegas, Nevada, and it's still getting into the 100. Marta says, play for you. Play what? What? A video game? If you're talking about the ukulele or whatever, they're in the other room. I wasn't mentally, you know what I'm saying? Shimmer could be a golden color. Yes, well, there's lots of cats to choose from on the internet that are royalty-free from pexels.com. Marta, I like this music too. It's just out there enough. Like, if it was any weirder, any more strange, then I think it would be off-putting to some of my viewers. But to me, it's just right. It just has that je ne sais freaking quoi. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. Is that cat stuff too loud? Cher, yeah, but I don't have it with me. It's in the other room. No, wait, Cher, I thought Marta said to play for me. But now it's scrolled off. I'll never know. Well, I will when I watch the replay. If I had that on the screen. Oh, I don't know. Missed so many of my YouTube lives and thought I would tune in. This came on my newsfeed. Excellent. Sarah, they're all coming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So you can just keep on coming back here if you want to be, or you can participate anywhere. All right, so Shelby, Shelby is secret friendly. Yeah, well, how come you keep missing them though? See, that's the thing. I'm right here. I mean, and there's notification things you can do, and man, I get notified when I go live. Pops right up on my phone, both from YouTube and Facebook. Like, there's so many ways to not miss it. And I hope that each and every one of you do whatever those things are. This is so good. I know I talk about it all the time, but we have a soda stream. But here's the sad thing. This glass of carbonated-ish water represents the last one I'll have for a while because the freaking carbonated canisters are out of stock from SodaStream. There might be some in the stores out there, and Tracy is going to go on a hunt because we depend on our SodaStream. And our various flavor drops, this one's Tropical Fusion, which is one of our favorites. It may be not orange tangerine. That would be really kind of redundant. It's so good though. I'm telling you, you'll never buy soda again. Get a SodaStream. If you drink soda at all, or you just want a low to no calorie beverage with little to no sugar, get yourself a freaking SodaStream. You will be so happy. You will come back here and you'll say, well, Bob, I've seen them and I wondered about them, but I just, were they worth it? Yes, they are. The plastic alone that we save, but then the variety of the drinks we can have. We have a dozen or so, more than that, way more like 20 different flavors of drops that we put out for guests, along with 3 bottles of the carbonated water and the SodaStream right there, and everybody can mix and match and make their own sodas every day. You don't have to worry about soda going flat. You do one of those bottles at a time. It's about 1 liter. It'll get you through a meal. Oh man, I'm telling you. I would gladly be a spokesperson for SodaStream. But COVID has wreaked havoc on the supply, because I think everybody's like, hey, you know what? Let's use this thing that we got as a wedding gift, or whatever. I gave SodaStreams to both my daughters for housewarming-ish gifts, and jury's out on the second daughter. She just got hers this week. But the first daughter, big fan. So you like this, but so if you like Perrier LaCroix, get a SodaStream, make your own. So we have a water service, obviously, because I shouldn't say obviously, because actually we've stopped using the service and just go, if you get I've been subscribing to a water service for a while because I live in the desert, and if you don't stay hydrated, it's not good. It's just not good. It sneaks up on you, and you feel like you're gonna die. And it can come out of nowhere, and in the middle of the summer here, you have to drink so much. So having them deliver the 5-gallon bottles was a thing. But then Tracy said, there's a place right here. They'll fill those bottles for $1.25. I'm like, what? So, same idea. We always have filtered water, but we're not paying the subscription prices because it's crazy. I was spending $80 a month on water. What? Wake up, Bob. Anyway, filtered water, Soda Stream. Actually, goes like this. Soda Stream, carbonate the water. Get the ice in. Tracy likes crushed, I like whole. Put the drops in. You only need, like, I'm telling you, don't overdo it. They're very strong. They last forever. Not really. Not if you drink them all the time. But you only need, like, that much. And then pour it when it's just nice and fizzy. Stir it around a little bit. And then remember who told you. Your good friend Bob Doyle. Raspberry and pear peach. Oh, you're talking about LaCroix. Well, you can also make your own syrups for this stuff too. You don't have to buy the store brands or whatever. I myself looked up a recipe for a ginger beer, and it was complicated. It was like the real deal. You're making this stuff from scratch, but then you flavor your water with it. The reason I haven't done it is because it's a production. I'm sure there's an easier recipe out there. But the point is, you can make your own syrups. So if you like, whatever you said, raspberry and pear peach, then I challenge you, share. That's right, the guy off the secret. I wasn't going to throw that in this time, but thanks, Sarah. I challenge you to create your own flavors, and then go into business and sell millions of them. And remember who helped you out. Your old friend Bob Doyle from The Secret, who's got a cat named Moon with a shimmer on the way. And we're also a sleep aid. Here, right now, it feels like it's late. Or it feels like it's late because I tried to darken the room, so I can. Anyway, a lot of work to do on this studio. It still looks like exactly what it is, a thrown together mess of stuff with some colored lights. But it's still early, isn't it? It's, let's see what time it is. Hello, Mouse, do you want to work? It's 6:50, it's 10 minutes to 7 p.m. Pacific time. So it's getting up towards 10 for my Eastern time zone friends. So for you, I say good night, and good night, and good night. Terry says, tell us some of your secret stuff. You know what, Terry? I'm going to tell you something. This is so funny that you should say that. Because before I came on here, I was thinking, well, I'd already typed up the description and everything about how you do it on the weekend. But then as I was coming up here to actually do this, I had this idea to grab The Secret off the shelf and find the quotes from me in there. It's going to be a lot of page flipping. It's not like I have them bookmarked or anything. I should do that though, right? I guess. Why? Why would I do that? Hey, see this? No, I'm not. That's not me. Okay. Point is, find those and then read it, see if I cringe, and then give you my current take on it. What do you think? Does that sound like a fun idea? Because I'll just do a special broadcast just for that. All right, Terry says yes. So now, Terry, if I do that over the next couple of days, will you show up? How can we make this pact? I don't have The Secret with me right here. I'm in my studio. The Secret's downstairs on the shelf, I guess. But yeah, thought it might be interesting. Because I've probably got some stuff to say about some of the stuff I said. Right, Moon? Am I looking in the right place? I have no idea. All right, Shelby says yes. All right, I'm getting some feedback. I'm telling you, this cat did magic. Thank you, Moon. You're a staple. We got to get Shimmer in here because maybe with the both of you, we'll get twice as many new people. This has worked beyond my wildest dreams. Rebecca, yeah, see, we threw the cat in here and now it's even more relaxing. Put secret quotes from Bob in the introduction. What introduction? I don't know what you mean, but We all need something positive. Terry says, well, hey, why is this not positive? We try and be positive here, don't we, Cher? We don't ever go negative, do we? Oh, look, I've gotten off on some tangents before about the school system, things like that, but not recently. And he said, doesn't matter if something is big or small. Oh, it sounds like a secret question coming up. Sounds like a secret question. Wait a minute. Did you happen to... Somebody just sent me a message about this. Was it you? Oh, wait. No, I think you're just referring to something I said in the secret. I probably did. Yeah, big and small doesn't mean anything to the universe. That's us. And yeah, I kind of remember that. I haven't seen it since 2012. It's been a minute. So I'd have to refresh. And but I've seen little clips here and there of my face. I'm a baby in that thing. A baby. Could I even drive there? Actually, I couldn't. I had to fly. I was in Chicago. So maybe we'll just do a broadcast where I go through, I find the quotes, and I'll just kind of share some secret stories about the day that I can remember. There's not a lot to remember. I was in a room. They asked questions, but I'll tell you a few things. That might be fun. And it might just be boring enough to put Sandy to sleep, if that ever happens again. And yes, exactly, another positive thing we did. We were positive about helping Sandy sleep. It was a public service that we did. I watch it about once a quarter, sometimes more. Wow. There you go. Rebecca's speaking the language now. It's about wiring. All right, so we've got agreement that it's a fun idea. Maybe I should schedule it. So it just, like I can figure that out. So you can get a notification just for that. I haven't scheduled a broadcast in a year. I don't know. I mean, I've done broadcasts on a schedule, but like setting up a scheduled thing where it shows up, it says it's going to happen on this time, so you can get a notification and not forget. I should just draw a line in the sand and say when it's going to be, but I can't really. I don't know. Here's the deal. You all have commented on this broadcast. That means if I comment again, you should get a comment that I commented on the post you're following. Are you with me? Which means when I post and say, hey, I'm going to do this Tuesday at 5 Pacific or whatever it's going to be, which it's not going to be. I have a meeting at that time. So whatever I say, though, then we're just in agreement that we'll show up and maybe even we'll tell our friends. All your secret friends. This is turning into something bigger in my mind than I anticipated, but I think it sounds fun. Tracy's going to be like, oh, what? When did you say you were going to do this? We need time. We have to promote this. I'll be like, whoa. It's just a fun idea. No, this could be great. You should totally... I don't know that she'd be like that. I really don't. I do know that she sees opportunity where I've said long since gone, I don't think they're into it. So, all right. So we do have some agreement about this. I think it sounds fun. I think that it's... So thank you for whoever brought that up first. Was it Shelby or was it Martin? I can't remember who brought up the secret thing first. But anyway, tell us some secret stuff. And it's just so interesting that you did that right as I was thinking. And that idea was like a throwaway joke idea. But then I guess it could be something. It's better than you bringing a real cat home. That's darn right. That's not going to happen. We watched a dog for a month and a half. It was supposed to be a weekend. Was it a month and a half? I don't know. It was a long time. But a cat? No. I like cats. But this is a non-pet house. I got special permission to watch animals for a short amount of time, but I'm not bringing a litter box into a rented home. Sorry, kitty. It's been years. It's been so long since I've had a cat. I grew up with cats. I was not a dog person until I was well into adulthood. And what is that age? What do I consider well into adulthood? Let me think about when I moved. So I can tell you, I was probably in my mid-20s when we got our first dog. So I was not well into adulthood. I think this year, now I feel like I'm well into adulthood. Maybe not. Maybe I'll never get there, most likely. Those who know me. Okay. Well, look, this has been beyond fun. I think it's been productive. It's been actually productive. Made new friends. I love it. So we're going to watch the comments, right? We're going to watch the comments. I'm going to discuss this with Tracy. And then I will let you know when I'm going to do this. And then we'll make a mini deal out of it. But do me this favor. Okay, if I'm going to do this, do me this favor, please. When I tell you the date and the time, please share it with people that you think would care. Let's share it. So there's a group. That would make me so happy in my heart to do something like this, and that you have invited people that you care about, or people you don't care about. I don't care. I just want to see that. Actually, I don't see numbers anymore, which is probably great. I haven't really seen numbers about like how many people are watching at a time in well over a year. Okay, I'm rambling. That's what I do. All right, well, me and Moon are gonna wander off. We're gonna mosey on. I'm gonna maybe sit on my back porch and enjoy the last few moments of sunlight. If there's a sunset, I'll go live again. But we haven't had enough clouds in this state to have a sunset in a while. I shouldn't say state, but not here. Yes, that's right. The Bob Doyle Show, where social distancing does not apply. All right. Well, I know I'll go live sometime tomorrow, and maybe I'll have information about the secret thing then. But either way, watch the comments. Don't unfollow this post until I post the... You know what I'm saying? That would just be like, oh, I went to all that trouble. All right.